is Fox 31 News.
Welcome back, guys. 7:43. This is really cool. Two Colorado-based drivers going to be racing to the finish line at the Indy 500. J.R. Hildebrand and Stefan Wilson will both be taking part in the race this year. And they're actually here, which is cool. So Stefan's been using, of course, his career as an opportunity to talk about some causes close to his heart since his brother's death. So we'll talk about that. His brother was also a Colorado racer. But first, I want to thank you guys both for coming in. You've got some mini cars with you. Are we going to do some racing here with these guys?
I don't know. We might.
We don't have a lot of space
like
here,
we've
do we?
got them.
Let's
see what we can do.
So first of all, I guess I'll start with you. Stefan, the biggest misunderstanding about IndyCar racing. There are a lot of NASCAR fans out there that maybe don't understand IndyCar.
Yeah, I'd say it's much more technology-based than NASCAR, and I think the fitness requirements in IndyCar maybe even more so than NASCAR. I think it's really. You have to be at the top of your game, yeah. And JR, the Indy 500 specifically, I mean, this is a huge event. You were just saying this. It's the biggest sporting event the whole year.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just the magnitude of the actual event of the Indy 500. I mean, there's 300,000 people showing up on race day. You know, the gates open at 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's just flooding with people. I mean, for us, that moment standing on the front straight, cool. Your arm's distance away from 250,000 of your closest friends now. The B-2 bombers flying overhead while they're singing the Star Spangled Banner.
No big deal.
That's just that's a moment that you'll never forget.
Well, and it's an international sport. I mean, NASCAR is very American focused, whereas IndyCar racing, it's popular around the world.
It is, yeah, and especially last year, obviously, when Fernando Alonso from F1 came over to race, it really heightened that international attention to the sport for sure. And
I got to ask you, I mean, you guys can kind of live anywhere. Why Colorado? I mean, obviously, IndyCar racing doesn't have a huge base here necessarily.
Yeah, I think I mean, like you said, everything we do is travel based now. We don't actually get to drive the cars that frequently outside of race weekends, and when we do, we're flying to Texas or Phoenix or Florida.
You're going to travel anyways,
one way or the other. And so while the teams are mostly based in Indianapolis, as drivers, we can kind of be anywhere, and Colorado's been a great spot for off-season training, and the reason that a lot of athletes live here.
The altitude, right?
Absolutely.
That helps? That makes a difference?
Yeah. When you go back to sea level, it's amazing how you feel like a champion.
All right, so you feel like in perfect fitness. So it's this weekend?
It is, yeah, May 27th, so this Sunday, and it's on ABC.
It's on the other network. That's okay. People who like to watch racing, they know where they're going to find the Indy race. I mean, it's not that hard to find. All right, well, as we get out here, let's race. I mean, we don't have much of a track here. This is like the lamest thing that you guys have ever probably done.
One here.
Oh my gosh, these things are wicked too. Fast. Greg, I know you want to get your hands on one of these.
I do. One's stuck under the camera. Whoops-a-daisy.
Don't mind that. It's just a $500,000 camera.
Hey, Kirk, I got a question for them. So they're putting new engines in their cars soon?
Yeah.
Big shot.
Those new engines that you guys are putting in, what do you guys think of those?
Yeah, he's asking about the new engines that they're putting in the Indy cars now. What do you guys think about those?
Well,
see, Greg has a real race question for you.
Man, we will take more horsepower any day of the week. So that's the move here for sure. They're increasing the displacement of the engines. The engines right now are they're really small. They make over 700 horsepower out of a 2.2 liter twin turbo V6. So they're just increasing how big the engines will be by a little bit, and they expect to get more than 100 more horsepower out of them.
Yeah, you're going to get like NASCAR horsepower out of those engines now.
Yeah,
so.
I mean,
can I grab one of these controllers?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, dude.
Let's see what you can do. Greg.
Well, you're not getting that car back.
I have a 9-year-old. You know I know how to drive one of these things.
That is true. It is true.
All right, take it away, Greg.
I will. Yeah, because that's not just. Well, Kirk just ran that into a monitor. 52 degrees, our current.